Guys, I just realized something. I just got out of work, and as I was leaving, I noticed that there were some muffins in our break area from a meeting earlier today, some other group. And I saw them earlier, but didn't even think about it. And as I was walking out, I realized that I didn't reach for one. I could have. They were out for the grabs, and I was actually kind of hungry, but it crossed my mind ever so briefly, and I thought, nah. So that's awesome. My behaviors are already starting to change just because of consistency with some better habits. So I'm calling that a huge win because I am seeing a very real result from all of the work that I've been putting in. So that's awesome. I'm out of work for the day. I'm heading down to the gym. I want to bench. I've been wanting to bench for a while now. I did a little bit, I think last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. But I'm going to work with a spotter today, which I think is going to be my wife. And going to see what I can work up to. I have no clue how strong I actually am right now. Of course, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to warm up. I don't want to hurt myself. But I do want to see what an appropriate weight for me to be working at on a regular basis is. So that's it. I'll check in later. I just benched 185. Very cool. I started with just the bar, worked my way up through, doing sets of 5. I did a 5-set at 175 and then bumped it up to 185. My goal was to do 3 and then bump it up again, but I only got 1. Luckily, I had a spotter, my wife. She saved my life. And then I dropped back down to 135 and did an AMRAP, which is as many reps as possible. Figured I would just fry myself out since I was already there. And I got to 10, and then on the 11th one, my butt came up off of the bench a little bit, so that is a no lift. So 10 at 135. I am thrilled to death with that. Last time I lifted, I was struggling to do a single at 135. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm loving it. Maybe it's just that I've been more active, my muscles are more engaged, or maybe my CNS is more active since I've been exercising. I don't know, but the extra weight feels awesome. I had in my head that I wanted to hit 200, which was a very lofty goal for my current fitness level. So I'll admit that in the moment, that was a little bit of a disappointment, but in retrospect, 185 is outstanding. I'm so happy about that. I'm sore. My triceps are very tight. I'm going home, and I am going to cook some dinner. I'm having an omelet tonight. I weighed myself at the gym after my workout, and I was 290.6, so that's really cool. I weighed myself this morning, too, on my scale at home. I don't recall off the top of my head what that number was, but I'm going to try to start making that my normal weigh-in every morning, if I can remember, and that's the trick. I'm pretty groggy in the mornings. But that first thing in the morning is the most consistent weight reading for the day, so that'll be a much better gauge than after the gym. After the gym, it's water weight and how much I ate during the day and if I went to the bathroom, and it's just very inconsistent. So I'm going to try to do that. Once I get a little bit of history, I'll start posting some screenshots. I use a Renfo Smart Scale, and they have a pretty good app that trends automatically. I don't know, I'm enough of a nerd that I might pull it over into an Excel spreadsheet, but that'll do for now. All right, I'm going to head home, get some dinner. So I just checked. My scale first thing this morning read 287.2. And it also read 45.2% body fat, which I actually care about far more than body weight, because body weight can have so many factors involved with it. Really what I care about losing isn't weight, it's body fat, specifically visceral fat, the stuff in between your organs. Of course, I've got more than enough of all of it to go around right now. But that's what I'm working on. For dinner, I made an egg scramble. I had 4 eggs, a whole onion that I diced up and sauteed, a little can of mushrooms, some seasoning, an avocado diced up, and a couple squirts of Green Dragon, which is a salsa verde hot sauce, I guess, from Trader Joe's. It's very good. Adds a lot of body to the flavor. I really like it on eggs. Shoveled that in with a spoon. No cheese, which I did miss, but it was fine without it. And while I was cooking, I also snacked on a few slices of smoked salmon that I got the other day as a little treat. I really like smoked salmon, but it's kind of expensive, so I only get it a little bit here and there. But that was it. Did some chores tonight and heading to bed. Overall, food for the day, I can find really nothing wrong with it. It was pretty much on point. I suppose maybe there's an argument that I should have eaten more this morning, but that's nitpicking. Really, it was a win. Exercise was a win. I got a little bit of cardio in, and I was very pleased with the bench session. So I'm heading to bed. Tomorrow, I am going to gentle yoga with my wife. There is a local yoga studio that has different types of yoga, and I really like the gentle yoga because I'm not tough enough to handle real life yoga or any of the other exercise style yogas. With this gentle yoga is a really nice recovery activity. Some gentle stretching, breathing exercises. Usually there's some work with a therapy ball. It's really nice from recovering from exercise. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a form of active recovery. All right, I hope everybody had a great evening. I will see you tomorrow.